The Tigers are getting ready to take the field in their brand new, debuting tonight City Connect uniforms. Casey Mize gets the start for the Tigers. He actually made a pretty good start in New York against the Yankees. It was one pitch that got him in that game.
Altuve takes that one down, and he's going to draw a leadoff walk for the Astros here in the first.
3-1 is high, ball 4. So back-to-back walks issued by Casey Mize to Altuve and Tucker to start the game.
1-2 to Alvarez, skyward, third base side. Infield fly rule is called by the third base umpire, Edwin Moscoso. There's one away on the Vierling catch. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 walks in the inning, 1 out. In there, strike 3, painted with a fastball, 2 gone.
The pitch is just unhittable.
Been behind a lot this inning, trying to dig his way out.
On the ground, second base. Ibanez's throw for out number 3, 2 walks, but as the jersey suggests, just keep driving.
And on the mound is Framber Valdez, making his 3rd start since coming off the injured list with that elbow issue.
This ball popped high in the air to center field. It's playable for Jake Myers. And Framber, who doesn't get a lot of fly ball outs, gets one here to start this game for the first out.
2-2 to Vierling. And that's a high bouncer up the middle to his left. Pena fields it just to the left of second, throws to first in time to get Vierling, and there are 2 away. That's a bouncing ball left side, waiting on it. Bregman, he's got it. Straightens up, throws to first in time, and it's a 1-2-3 first for Framber Valdez with a couple of ground ball outs. Bregman hitting 198, 274 on base percentage, a home run, 11 RBIs. And that is lined in the left field. Racing over toward the corner is Green, and that's over his head, and one hops off the wall. Bregman tearing for second base, and he'll get in standing with a leadoff double.
That's now 3 consecutive hits for Alex Bregman.
That's one of the best swings we've seen from Bregman in a while.
That was just his 4th hit this year on a breaking ball. Wave and a miss, high fastball with some velo. 96 once again for Casey Mize. Victor Caratini, the batter, the former Chicago Cub.
Ground ball softly to second base, gathered up by Andy Ibanez on the knee-high bounce, flips it to Torkelson at first. Caratini bounces out.
Round number 2.
Ground ball up the middle, and that's where Andy Ibanez is. Field and flip. Ibanez throws him out at first, and Casey Mize, after giving up the leadoff double, strands a man at third.
3-2 is upstairs. That's ball 4, the first base runner tonight for the Tigers.
Ground ball and a high chop up the middle, and dropped by Jeremy Pena.
Pena saw the runner coming. He was a little cavalier with it on the throw to first, and Valade's going to be safe.
Yeah, Framber started to walk towards the dugout. He thought he had the final out of the inning. Baez chops this one. This is a tough play for Pena as well, and he'll make that one nicely on the short hop on the second bounce. So Pena comes through and gets Baez to end the inning.
It has been a ground ball pinball machine so far for Valdez. For his career, his ground ball rate is 63%. There's a ground ball. That's a base hit. Rippling on through into left center, a base hit for Rogers.
Swinging a line drive, base hit into left field. Off the sinker. Rogers around second. He will hold. Sharp line drive single. First 2 on here in the third.
Tigers, a couple of hard hit balls here down into the right field. You can see Yordan Alvarez. He's kind of nonchalant. Somebody's going to take a base on him before the series is over. I think you can get an extra base on him.
Vierling swings at the first pitch. That's a base hit, tracing the chalk, and the Tigers will be on the board. It's off the sidewall, ricocheting back into play. He bobbled it again, and the Tigers get 2. Matt Vierling smokes a ball along the left field line.
Yordan Alvarez, trouble out there in left field. Tigers score 2. Vierling's on second, nobody out.
That one grounded right side, diving stop. Altuve gets up to retire Canha. Canha does move the runner along to third base now with 1 out, but that's a really nice play by Altuve for the first out.
Altuve saving a run for now.
Got him. Big strikeout for Framber, getting Riley Green waving on that 3rd strike. That'll be Framber's first strikeout of the game. He needed that one.
Pulled to the shortstop Pena. He gobbles it up. Shuffle. Good throw. Gets Torkelson by a step and a half, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Could have been worse, but 2 runs for Detroit on 3 hits. They strand 1 at third base.
2-0 Tigers to go to the bottom of the 4th. Line drive, base hit into right. Wenzel Perez on the changeup, and he drills it into right field. Much better swings the last 2 innings.
There's a double play ball, perhaps. 4-6. Pena, good throw, completes it.
This is the classic Framber Valdez move. He'll get a runner on and wipe him out with a double play ground ball. And this one towards the hole, cut off by Bregman. Alex will square up and make a strong throw. Good play by Breggy. And a double play and a ground out just like that gets Fromber through the inning after an opening single.
Victor Caratini leads off for the Astros, top of the fifth, hitless in his last 12 at-bats. And Caratini lines this in a right-up base hit. So Victor Caratini ends his hitless streak at 12. And he's aboard to lead off in the fifth. Astros have gotten a leadoff man on in all but one inning tonight.
Jake Myers batting. Ground ball to third. Gathered up on the in-between hop by Vierling to Ibanez. One over to Torkelson. Beautifully turned. 5-4-3 double play.
Those are the things that can help you get back, sync back up, and guys make plays for you. Next thing you know, you battle through a couple innings.
Ground ball to third. Scooping it up. Matt Vierling flips to first. Framber Valdez says, well, I just had a 5-pitch inning. And Casey Mize says, oh, yeah? Watch this. A 4-pitch inning.
Jake Rogers leads it off. He singled and scored his first time. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a cutter. And Rogers is retired. Second strikeout for Fromber. One away.
The 1-1. Line drive, base hit into left field. Jordan Alvarez over to field it on a backhand. Andy Ibanez, all he does is hit.
Swing and a miss, got him on a curveball, and Matt Vierling down on strike. Second strikeout of the inning for Fromber, his third of the game, and they're 2 away.
Got him. Fromber strikes out 3 in the inning. He gets Rogers, Vierling, and Canna all on swinging third strikes.
Talking about the highest ex-WOBA expected weighted on base average for lefties this season. Kyle Tucker and Jordan Alvarez on that list above 400. 2 of the best left-handed hitters arguably in the league in this Astros lineup.
Tucker drives one deep to right field and gone. Woo. Number 12 on the season to lead the American League. Kyle Tucker cuts the lead in half. It's now 2-1.
King Talk getting up over 400 as far as that expected WOBA. That home run up over 400 feet. 409-foot bomb.
Jordan hits it sharply off the glove of Torkelson into right field. That'll be a base hit, you would think, for Jordan Alvarez. That ball was smoked past the Tiger first baseman.
There you go.
Back to Mize, 2 second. Ibanez slings it.
Nice.
That's a double play. Perfect timing.
Jeremy Pena's extremely tough to double up, and Mize got the ball to Ibanez in a hurry. Ibanez throw to first just beat him. Framber Valdez still on the mound. He's gone 7 2/3. That's his longest start of the year.
This ball on the ground for a third time to the left side off the bat of Javi Baez, and Bregman makes the play for the first out of the 7th.
So Rogers reaches twice. Once again, the 9th place hitter has reached.
Towards Altuve, nice diving stop, backhand flip to Pena, the turn not quite in time. Altuve throwing the leather around tonight, making some fine plays as he got Mark Canna earlier on a diving play, and Altuve with a smile on his face as he is making some plays defensively tonight. Chop towards short, nice pick by Jeremy Pena on the second hop, and a good play by Singleton to adjust and make the tag. He had to come off the bag and helped out Jeremy Pena on a wide throw. Good play by John, and that'll end the bottom half of the 7th inning.
It's Andrew Chafin, who A.J. Hinch selects.
Putting the tying run on second base and the go-ahead run on first with nobody out in the 8th inning. And the big man, Jordan Alvarez, digs in at the plate.
Jordan's had great numbers and great experiences here in Detroit. He'd like to have one right here.
Hits this ball sharply. Fair ball down the line. Altuve will score. Tucker heads to third. Jordan, the RBI single. We're tied at 2 in the 8th.
Jordan Alvarez with his first hit with runners in scoring position in over a month. And it is a 2-2 ball game.
So that's all for Chafin tonight. First and third, nobody out for the Astros. Top 8, Jason Foley trying to save the day.
Since being moved into that 4 spot, he's done a pretty good job. Been an interesting evening for him tonight, but right here with a runner at third base, less than 2 outs, an opportunity to put the Astros ahead.
1-0 pitch up the middle, base hit. Astros have the lead for the first time tonight. Jeremy Pena continues to hit in that 4 spot and gives the Astros a 3-2 lead with an RBI single.
Ground ball pulled right side, fielded by the first baseman Torkelson, goes to second, and just in time to get the out. Baez fielding it, falling down after he held the bag, and that is the first out of the inning. And Alvarez is over at third base.
So now a chance for Alex Bregman to add to the lead. First and third and 1 out. Ground ball towards third. It gets through the third baseman Vierling and down the line. Alvarez will score. Singleton to third. Astros take a 4-2 lead. A ball that ate up the Tiger third baseman.
Yes, it did. He got flat-footed, and that ball kind of jumped on him in between hops.
Yiner, runner on third, less than 2 outs, 3 for 8. This could be 4 for 9 as Belade makes the catch. In to score is going to be John Singleton, and the Astros now lead 5-2. Yiner Diaz hits one to the outfield for a sac fly, and a 4-run eighth for the Astros.
And in is the closer for the Astros. Josh Hader last night picked up a save, throwing an inning and a third against the New York Yankees here in a save opportunity. We'll do it the more traditional way these days with 3 outs.
And he got him. Hader comes back down 3-0 to strike out Belade, all with fastballs. 1 away here in the 9th. Sky to center field. Jake Myers has it lined up. And the Astros 1 out away from back-to-back wins after starting the road trip 0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider in the dirt. And that is the ball game. The Houston Astros win their 2nd straight.
Josh Hader back-to-back days with a save, and the Astros come from behind in a 5-2 victory here in Detroit.